Hello traders, day trader Matt here, EminiTradingPIt.com. Thanks for checking out the video. And I wanted to highlight the S&P 500 here just because a lot of people have been trying to make something that's not there in the charts. They were talking about how this move was possibly the start of something larger to the upside. And I know some larger channels have been talking about it. I've been totally adamant against that. In the trading room, I've, said the entire time this is a corrective move up, which will get a larger move down once it begins. So now I want to talk about what is actually happening with the charts. So now, this move up was corrective. In my mind, very high probable chance that this was a corrective move, which means this is going to be the completion of this move here. Hence an ABC, which is a corrective structure in Elliott wave, which means the majority of the time you have a corrective structure. It's followed by an impulsive structure, which impulsive structure means that goes with the trend. If it's a corrective structure, it can get another corrective structure into another corrective structure, and it can just continue being choppy and sideways until that trend takes back dominance. So right now, what can we see? That's what I wanted to talk about. So we had this move down here, followed by a corrective move up and a strong move down so far. So far this move here, it can find support down in here, which means it can move up, and then based on what that looks like, we can see a couple of different things happen. So if price is going to start getting weak, it needs to break this 39.37 level. I say that because I am looking more I am looking more at that 38.64, 39.37, anywhere in that zone. I would be okay with price finding support there, pulling back a little bit, and then coming back down again. That could complete something that could be more weak, but it can also be part of this corrective structure here and just, do something that makes the charts go more sideways, more corrective. So that is something that could be playing out. And that's why I have these lines here. This 39.37 is very important. It's very possible that price can support right up in here somewhere. It's very possible it can support up in here. So that's why I think it's super important that it breaks that 39.37 level. The longer it takes, if it takes out and stays above 39.94, or we could say 4,000, but if it gets above that and holds above that, then this can be seen as a corrective move down, which will get another move up, which most likely would also be corrective, and then another move down. Something like that can happen. So I'm really watching the markets here to see what is going to play out. If today we see another low, that would be very interesting, and that would kind of start to signal to me that maybe this thing's going to break 39.37, probably see a break of that 39.18 level, and then anywhere below that 38.90, this is most likely an impulse to the downside, which is very interesting. But like I said, you want to keep an eye on that 39.94 level. You can even bring in 39.90 just because it's an even number. But it needs to take out 39.94, that 4,000 level. The longer it stays above 39.94, the better it will look for a corrective structure and more upside movement. If it's going to be super strong to the upside, 41.21 is the level that we need to see taken out. So if this low holds and it gets above 41.21, then look for this to either start to take off to a new high, which isn't going to be like a all-time high, but it's going to be a new high compared to this high. Or it's going to come up here and then come back down, find support, and then come up. So that's the probabilities in my mind. That's what I'm looking for. It's going to be very interesting to see the rest of this week and see what actually does play out. But at the moment, that's what I'm looking for. So anyway, hopefully you did enjoy that video. I did want to talk about, I have a trading course on the website, day trading, and until September 15th, what I'm doing, anybody who purchases the course is going to get 1 hour per week from me, which I'm limiting to 6 weeks, but you get a 1 hour. So you can, watch the videos, write down some questions, and then like a month from now, you can take me up on that offer. You have 6 weeks of 1 full hour with me, or you can do it right away. It's your choice. Anyone who purchases, I'm writing your name down in a spreadsheet so I know who has access, who doesn't. So whenever you decide to take me up on that, you're going to have that. And I think it's going to be real beneficial. When I first started trading, I didn't have that. I didn't have somebody I can ask questions to. So it was more like a trial and error. And then, I first started, there were others that knew more than me, and then I kind of knew more than everybody. And once you get to that point, I'm not trying to brag on myself. I'm just saying once you get to that point, you can't really ask people questions because, a lot of them just don't know. And then I would find some people that knew certain things and others that knew certain things, but they didn't have the whole package. So anyway, extending that offer if you are interested. EminiTradingPIt.com is the website. You can check that out. If not, that's cool. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, throw a thumbs up on the video. If not, hit a dislike. I enjoy the feedback and I respect your opinion, so I appreciate that. I appreciate your time. Any suggestions on how to improve this, throw that in the comment section below. I appreciate that. So anyway, with that, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you around the markets. Take care.